Hello everyone, this is Janice Mae once again, and today I will be showing you how to embellish the pagoda beads. So in case you have not watched my previous video on how to make these, on my description box I have a link. I have a video showing how to make the pagoda beads. And the pagoda beads are made out of two beads joined together, and it has like a groove here that will be perfect for embellishment. So let me show you some of the things that I did. So these earrings are already embellished with crystals, and this was a little pagoda beads. I also made one bigger that can be used as a pendant. So basically what it is just putting the stones on the channel between the two beads. So that's what it is for. It's just perfect for embellishment. So let me show you how I did that. First, let me go over with you the materials. You will need a pagoda bead. So this one is not embellished or anything. So I have two. I actually would want to use this, would be perfect with the beads that I have here. You need 4mm Swarovski crystals for the large pagoda bead, and a fishing line. So this is actually like a beading fishing line, but you can just use any fishing line, like smaller, maybe a 6-pound or a 10-pound test. You also need bead caps. You need some beads and some accent beads for the top of your pagoda bead. You also need a head pin and a glue. It's not necessary that you put the glue around here, but if you just want to make sure that it is secure, you can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I did this. Okay, so just take glue, your E6000 glue, or whatever glue you have available in your area, because I don't want to be just telling you to use this and you may not have it. In fact, you don't have to put a glue, but you know, I just want to show you this step in case you would want to do that. And then you string your Swarovski crystals into the fishing line. Now, the smaller pagoda bead, I use the smaller Swarovski, which is the 3mm. This is the 4mm double bicone. So then what we need to do is put it around your bead. So this is how you want to make sure that everything fits. If you have more than one, you can take it out. If you need one more, then just take out the excess bead. So, but I already pre-count this, and I already made sure that it will go around the body of my bead. So then you just need to tie this. It's just an overhand knot. Okay, it's right over left, like so, and left over right, and just tighten it. Okay, tighten, make sure. Okay, Now the next thing you would want to do is take this, take the other end of your fishing line and just let it pass through some beads, okay? So it doesn't have to be, because sometimes it becomes a challenge passing this through, but you have to do it to make sure that everything is secure. So sometimes it takes me a few tries, so you have to pull it back tightly like this so you can see where the hole of the bead, because otherwise the knot will be hiding the hole of the bead. Now it's in there. Because it's round and sometimes okay, here we go. I just doesn't know which bead is it on, but I just want to at least pass it through a couple of bead. That's all, just a couple of bead. There it is. I want to make sure that it's not tangled with this one. Okay, so just pass it through and pull it, and then you do the same thing with the other tail. It's just one more step that I want to do just to make sure that, you know, that your knot is secure, but it can be a little bit of a challenge, really. Okay, so now you're ready to just snip off the excess. Make sure that you don't cut the other string that's going through this beads. Okay, so now you have that. Isn't that pretty? And then you take your head pin, and I have this beautiful bead cap. So they are very nice to cover the big hole of your bead like that. So first I would want to put in this bead for accent. You can play with it and you can play around what's good and what would go with your bead. So I did this previously. It took me quite a while to figure it out, you know, what goes with this bead. So it's pretty like that. And then I have this little flower Swarovski crystal. I think they call it margarita or something. You just, you know, it doesn't even have to be Swarovskis around here. It can be seed beads. It can be anything, but that's the whole idea. I even made some using threads to go around here, and I'm gonna show that to you as well in another video. So then we will just have to wire wrap the top and you're finished. Now we are ready to wire wrap the head pin. The head pin, by the way, is about 3 inches. You should get a head pin long enough to accommodate all these beads. So very simple wire wrap is just using the chain nose. You will bend this into an L. You take your round nose and put it by the neck. Depending on how big your loop to be, you can put it any part of this round nose. Okay, then you pull that towards you. reposition your pliers and shape it into a loop. So now you have this loop. Now we need to wire wrap it, so I'm just gonna hold it like this, and I find it easier to just grab the tip of this and wrap it around the neck of your wire. Okay, it's easier, because if it's a heavier gauge wire, I hope you're seeing this. I'm just experimenting with my lighting, and sometimes I'm not sure if you are seeing what I want you to see. So now I did about 4 loops and should be tight, should be okay. So then I will cut the excess like I'm being careful, because the crystal, this crystal can break easily. And then you just kinda take your chain nose and just flatten the end that's sticking out, and then you're done. You're done. And you have a nice embellished pagoda bead. So there you have it. We can do many things with this, and I'm coming up with a jewelry, a necklace most probably, that is made using the pagoda beads. So there you have it. I hope you've learned something new and fun today. Till next time, thanks for watching.